thought the morning practice was not good at all. Matter of fact, I thought that they were trying to pace themselves and get through into the next one, which is very discouraging. But I thought their focus was not there the way we expected. I thought they tried to be physical. I thought they tried to do some things when it came to playing with effort, but the mental part of it was definitely not there, and we've got to get better at that this afternoon.
Is that something of a part of having so many young players, do you think?
I think it probably is. You know, there's some guys that are trying to step up as leaders, but there's not enough of them right now to be able to, you know, when you hit that valley, you know, to carry everybody through that valley. So I think part of it is youth. Part of it, you know, again, I just thought that mentally, you know, they weren't there. They weren't where we needed them to be, and we'll get better.
How do you get them going for the second practice?
Going to go back and refocus them in the meetings, and hopefully they got enough pride in themselves to come out and have a different frame of mind in the second one.
Can you talk about the scrimmage and what you hope to get out of this first one?
Well, what we'd like to do is really have a scrimmage that's long enough and covers enough range of things within the scrimmage right now, meaning situationally, that we can go back and really try to narrow in who are our top 2 to 3 players at each position, because the name of the game at this point is now, you know, after a week of practice, to try to zero in on the guys that are really ones that you believe can help you, and try to really zero in on their reps. So that's what that'll be. It'll be a huge evaluation, our first big evaluation with live tackling for everybody, quarterbacks included, and it's going to be a huge evaluation for them, as we know. And you know, we've just got to make some decisions after the first one.
Is that an unusual thing for you to make all the quarterbacks live in a scrimmage like that?
We're not making the quarterbacks live.
Okay, you said quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, no, I meant quarterbacks included in the evaluation process.
Oh, okay.
No, quarterbacks are not.
Oh, yeah, I thought I'm going to sit that one in on this for a second.
Because those reps at quarterback are so precious, you know, at what point do you want to go from 3 to 2 to the 1 kind of thing?
You know, we want to do it again like every other position as soon as we can. But we've got to be very thorough and very patient in the evaluation, because again, you know, it's 3 very good players that, you know, there may not be a lot of difference in the end, and so we want to make sure we're doing everything we can to thoroughly evaluate the whole process.
Are they each getting 33.3% of the reps?
Not necessarily. I think there's a lot of variables in there. I mean, we're splitting it up pretty close, but you know, you got arm issues. Some guys' arms are tired. You know, just and it just depends. But for the most part, it's fairly even right now.
Will scrimmage be at the stadium?
Yes.
Just talking about Trey Mason, you know, wasn't here for those captain's practices all summer. How have you seen him kind of adjusting on the fly?
I think Trey's, you know, physically, I think he's holding up and doing well. I think he's learning that this is a whole different level, as they all are. Mentally, I think that's where he's probably, like so many of them right now, he's just, you know, he's spinning a little bit, but overall, you know, pleased.
Saw Logan Paul out there. I know you guys are kind of tight with roster numbers this time of year. Somebody have to come off the roster for him to be able to practice?
Yes. So we had a young man decide that he was not going to play anymore, one of our walk-ons, and so we brought Logan in to help us.
Who was that? Decided not to play?
Cody Frederick.
Chris Frost, is there any sort of timetable on his return yet, or is it still too early?
It's not going to be this season. There's no way. So he's on a very thorough rehab process, and he's doing very well right now. But it's going to be you know, a window of a few months.
All right. Now, as Nico continues with this move to safety, how is he progressing?
I think he's really progressing well. I think he's really starting to pick it up. I think the reps are accumulating from the spring to now. I think he feels really comfortable back there. you know, it'll be very interesting again in the first scrimmage, you know, how well he tackles and how well he approaches the ball, and you know, it's just, you know, that's such a huge part of what the safety does, you know. So I know he's got range back there to cover ground, but he's going to have to tackle the ball.
How much do you hate to see a kid who's obviously pretty highly recruited Frost, who comes in and has to miss that season and probably get a position where he could have helped you?
Oh, there's no question. I mean, you know, we were counting on him to help us, and it's really, you know, I hate to see it. You know, that's something that's, you know, all these young guys come in, they're excited, and they know they have a chance to help and play, which he did know he had that opportunity. But he'll rebound, and he'll do great.
Absolutely curious, Wayne Phillips.
It depends on which day you ask me. I mean, you know, some days he looks like he's made some progress. Some days he takes 2 steps back. So certainly have not bought any stock in his development yet. But he's shown flashes that he can do some things that we're asking him to do, but he's got a long way to go.
How is he physically, weight-wise, and conditioning?
In that regard, he's got a long way to go as well.
Even though they haven't played a lot, having, I guess, 3 seniors and a junior on the offensive line, how much does that help in trying to come back from having lost so many guys?
I think it does help, Philip. You know, I think these type of days, you know, when you got to push through and things get tough, you know, they've been around, seen a lot, done a lot. So I think, you know, that experience and just the experience of them being around, I think helps, you know, the young guys, provided that they're pushing through the right way. But, you know, it's always good to have some older guys around, just so they can talk some of these young guys off the ledge about right now. So it's always good.
Anything else?
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.